Hey everyone, today let's talk about one of the ways that you could save potentially a lot of money on your software licensing, and that's through bundling. So Microsoft, IBM, Oracle, just run down the list of software vendors. They are often bundling their products together or encouraging you to bundle products together. And the reason for this is because they'll give you a discount because they expect you to use more of the products that they have if you include it in a bundle. So let's use Microsoft as an example because right now we're in the midst of Microsoft's end of fiscal year. It's June, and they actually have a seat count change for their enterprise agreements. So if you're in the, maybe if you're around 220 to 500 seats, this is a great time for you to look at an enterprise agreement because starting July 1st, it will be the minimum seat count will move from 250 to 500. That's something I've talked about before, but that's one of the reasons I'll talk about it in the context of Microsoft today. So if you look at bundling with Microsoft, they do it with a lot of different products. One very common one is their CAL suites, their client access suites. So they have a core CAL suite and an enterprise CAL suite. The core CAL suite is made up of 6 products. It is client access licenses for Windows Server, Exchange, SharePoint, Skype for Business, System Center Configuration Manager, and System Center Endpoint Protection. Now, if you're using anywhere from 3 to 4 of those 6 products, it's less expensive for you to go out and buy the core CAL suite versus the individual CALs for each of those. So as an example, a very common one is you're using Windows Server already, you're using Exchange, and let's say you want to add SharePoint. Well, if you add SharePoint, right away, that makes the core CAL suite less expensive than buying the individual CALs. And that allows you to do things like take advantage of System Center Configuration Manager, Skype for Business, Endpoint Protection, and you can actually get a lot more out of that bundle than you could through others, through purchasing individually, I should say. Now, Microsoft also offers Office 365 suites like the kiosks, the business, and the enterprise suites. So something like an E1, an E3, or an E5. It's several different Office 365 products included in a single bundle. Enterprise Mobility Suite, Enterprise Cloud Suite, the list goes on and on. So by taking advantage of the bundles, you don't have to use all of the products. In the example I gave where you're doing Windows Server, Exchange, and SharePoint, if you only ever use those 3, you're still coming out ahead. But if you want to move to Skype for Business, since you're already using Exchange and SharePoint, you could round out the unified communications package from Microsoft by now including Skype for Business. And you do it at a very minimal cost compared to if you had to go out and buy all the individual CALs later. So whether it's Microsoft, IBM, Oracle, you name it, I definitely recommend taking a look at bundles. You may not use all of the products within the bundle, but there may be a time as well when you decide, hey, we want to take advantage of this other product within this suite, and you can just make that move pretty simply because you don't have to do a lot of extra when it comes to the licensing. It's already included in part of your spend. So take a look at the bundles from different software vendors. If you have any questions or if you have anything to add, please leave those in the comments. Also, if you found this helpful, please like and share it. And if you want to see more things like this, more videos like this, then please go ahead and follow me. Thanks so much, and have a good one.